As you can see, we are semi-live. Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Lakota Lacroix.
I follow you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And then you know I'm local here, and I'm out basically covering things in the community. So I just want to get your opinion. What are you here for? What brings you out?
Biden and the march.
Biden and the march? So I take it, I don't know if you've heard my rant this morning, but I was talking about one of the most important things is making sure that we're, one, registered to vote,
Right.
that we're getting out on November 3rd and not just focusing on nationals, but making sure that we're taking a look at our local officials and our local government to impact change directly within our community. What do you think about that, and what are your plans come this November?
Oh, I'm voting, and I'm getting everybody I know to get registered, and I'm going to get them out there to vote.
That makes sense. So I want to stress people that she said something that's very important. I'm sorry, your name?
My name's Tammy.
Tammy said something that's very important. If you have the means, make sure that you're helping people get to their polling places and make sure that they're registered to vote. So, Tammy, what are your thoughts of the events over the last week, and especially we've had two people in major national elections showing up to Kenosha, Wisconsin, kind of putting us on the map, but the focus isn't where it still needs to be. How do you feel about that?
I think that Trump was just here for a photo op. That's the only reason Trump was here. He never even talked about coming here until Biden had put out there that he was talking about coming here, and then suddenly Trump had to be here first. So, as far as Biden, I'm not sure. I was hoping to hear him talk today.
Right. So, Tammy, I just want to keep it fair here. I just have one question. What would you say to those that say, well, if you say Trump is here for a photo op, wouldn't you say the same thing about Joe Biden? What would you say to that?
I don't think he's here for a photo op. I think he's honestly here for the family and to help the healing.
Okay. And I think that's a fair assessment. Well, I got to get going because I got to get to work soon, but I do appreciate you guys being out. I thank you for your support.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful day. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So as you guys can see, we are here live again. I did manage to record, so we've got things going on. We are in front of Grace Lutheran Church, which is also part of the GraceWelcomeCenter.org outreach program. So again, if you guys have the means and if you want to help Kenosha County out, or the city of Kenosha out, please go to GraceWelcomeCenter.org. You can bring your donations there, send your donations there, and it's a worthy cause. As you guys may have seen from my live stream before, we did see that they were running a food pantry and kind of handing things out right there on the street the other day whenever we were participating in the march. So, we have not received word on whether or not Democratic nominee Vice President Joe Biden is still here. We're going to assume that he is, but we've got what appears to be a peaceful protester in front of police. So yeah. GraceWelcomeCenter.org. Yep, that is correct. So, all right, guys, I am actually surprised I was able to get as much as I was. I'm very lucky that I was able to not be able to get, or that I don't have to be in until about 3 p.m. I know that my interview skills kind of suck. Hopefully, what I'll be able to do is watch take some sort of journalism course, or maybe some courses on media and the role and questions and interviews, and hopefully I'll be able to up my game a little bit. But again, my goal is to kind of show what's going on in my community. I want to talk to people from the community, kind of show what they're doing, kind of show how this has impacted their lives. One of the questions I do try and hit is, hey, what do you feel about the events of the last couple of weeks? So as you can see, we have members of Black Lives Matter, support for Biden and Harris. So, oh, can I just get a picture of that? Sorry, video of that. So we do have a sign that appears to be the names of all the people that have lost their lives in police interactions, shootings, things like that. Thank you very much for that. So, alright guys, I know there's not a lot of you here, but I do want to thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I don't know if you can see, but they're still redirecting traffic. I am not going to be able to stick around much longer just because I do have to get to work. Hopefully this offered an insight into, hold on.
Are coming to put in their face something not even related to what they're going through. And so all I ask you to do is go home and think about my people.
We're going to keep moving forward.
Is that something that's come alive since this incident? Or is that something that's
it's come alive. It has come alive because of this situation. And it should have come alive. This is the first time in this picture.
We do have people still gathered on the street corners. I'm going to guess that most of those people are press. A lot of law enforcement presence, but that's to be expected from a presidential nominee, someone who's running for the highest office in the land. Again, I don't want to shine too much light on that fact. I mean, obviously we all want to get out and vote, but you do want to kind of cast your vote. But we want to make sure that whenever we're going out to vote, that we're taking a look at our local policies, our local politicians, and kind of go that route. That's going to be the biggest impact directly to your community. All right, so we just came to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I gotta go to work. I gotta get to work.
Guys.
Hey guys,
The Jump. My guy, this is my right hand man from day one.
I really appreciate you being here.
Hey man, so good to have you out here, bud.
Hey, I appreciate you and Andrew teaching me a lot.
Making it here.
Hey, I didn't have live for a minute, so I had to get where I could get it. Got to make it work. So let's get a shot of this man here. I'll stay in touch.
Please do.
I'd love to. I might actually make it that way out that way to cover some things, but
Please do.
you got
a spot no matter what.
Appreciate it. Yeah. All right, guys, say goodbye to the camera, CJ. See ya. All right, guys. So, I actually have to get to work, so I appreciate you guys joining me. I think that we got a lot in today. We did see the downtown area, the downtown community. I missed a lot, but hey, like I was pointing out, I did have 2 cameras running so that we can kind of directly record, and I'll upload that in a little bit. I actually have 2 videos, guys. The reason why that there's 2 videos is it looks like we were impacted at one point to where we lost one of the recordings, and then we had to come back and restart. But I'll get both of those uploaded. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming to see a local perspective of what's going on in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Because, I think it's one thing to to see everything from a national news perspective, and it's another thing to see it from our perspective. And again, what's going to happen is that we are going to be on all the way up until November. So we will be here until November, until the election is over at the least, and we'll kind of reevaluate. I've actually gotten a couple invites to kind kind of head out to Seattle, Washington, things like that, we might actually do that. I don't know if I can make the time. I'll have to figure if there's a way to make it work. So we'll see what's going on. I actually have to get going because I did something really foolish, and I left my wallet at Sandy's Poppers downtown. I have to go pick that up before I get to work because, you know, scatterbrained. But again, I do appreciate you all being here. I understand you guys probably have better things to do with your day, but thank you for coming in, stopping in, and getting a local perspective. And hopefully we'll see you guys all in the next one.